what's up? We're back at it again with another video. Welcome or welcome back. In today's video, we don't have nobody in the house, but I'm going to be showing you my July favorites. We're going to be talking about all these goodies that I've been loving lately, and if you're ready to find out which ones they are, keep on watching. Mwah! These green eyes that I have going on right now, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to deal with these contacts till the end of the video. I'm this close to taking them off, but I'm trying to look all cute and shit. Like, please, eyes, like, can you please handle the contacts, please? The struggle's real. Continue with this video. You already know the drill. I would love for you to be part of the Stephi Glam RSF fam, so go down below and click the little red button so you can become part of it. And me, I'm over here on some, I'm doing this too much. To the point and what we came for. I have the autocorrect from Sunday Risley. This is the eye cream, and this is what it is. Like, this does what it's supposed to do. It is my fourth little bottle. This one is done. I went the other day and I bought a brand new one. If you have dry, crusty under eyes, and no offense because I was there, and this baby saved my ass. If you do your part and you apply this cream every single day, trust me when I tell you that you will for sure see some beautiful long-term results. Have caffeine, watermelon, and light reflecting particles to improve the under eye area, and you are going to see a huge improvement immediately. No, this is not the only one that I like. I also like some other ones that they are also nice. They each have their little thing, but with this one, the thing is that as soon as you apply, you see the brightening, you see the lift in your under eyes. 9 out of 10 if you go to any Sephora and you ask them, hey, like, which one is the best ice cream? Okay, eye cream. If my son was here, he'd be laughing because he's hooked to this little cartoon ice cream man, and that's why I have it in the back of my head. So one thing that I don't like about this cream is this. This one is done, so I'm gonna open it. And when you open this, it's like a huge surprise in there. You only need the tiniest bit, so this is gonna last you. This little bottle lasts me like a little over 2 months, so we're good. But yo, the other day I opened it up and look what I got. Don't let this fool you. Like, this cream is bomb.com. Even when it's done, you take this off and you can still use it, so make sure you do that. Let me apply a little bit right here. And this is such a thin cream, it feels like a serum. Look how dry this size look, and look how bright and nice and live the other half look. That's the same thing it does to your under eyes. I also been enjoying the darkest and the latest shade from Soleil Tan de Chanel. This is the shade Deep. This is so my jam, and I know that this shade, it's more on everybody's alley. It's gonna look good on pretty much every skin complexion. If you're lighter than me, you can still use this. Just have a light hand, apply the product a little bit more sheer, and it's gonna look stunning. And if you are on the dark, deep skin complexion, I'm hoping they come out with another shade darker than this, but this shade will look on you like the first shade looked on me, which I do have it right here. And as we can see, it is super close to my skin complexion, but I still loved it every time I used it before they came through with the other shade. This gives me the perfect warmth. I love the way it defines and sculpts my face, and the formula here is the catch. Like, it's dewy, but it's not too balmy to the point that it feels oily on the skin. It's like slipping and sliding all over your face at all. This is nothing but a healthy, beautiful glow. The Valentino Foundation, it is the top of the top, like all the way the fuck up, my favorite foundation at the moment. I cannot put it down. I just want to wear it every single day. I love everything about it. This is so good. It feels so yummy on the skin. It looks so beautiful. Like what a finish. Like period. If you still haven't bought this foundation after I already recommended it to you 365,000 times, then I don't know what you're waiting for. It's funny because every time I ask my son, how much do you love me? He goes, 360,000. This foundation feels like skin. So natural. It doesn't cake up. It doesn't settle. You can wear it literally all day. All day. And it's like, the more you wear it, the longer you have it on the face, the better it looks. It does have a scent. I just want to let you know in case you're not the biggest fan of that. But it's not a strong, annoying scent. I love the scent. It smells good. It smells luxurious. And you're not going to smell it on your face. Like for you to smell the foundation, you have to go like this. Once you apply it, you're really not gonna smell it. And if you do, just in case your nose is sensitive and you smell everything, if you do, it's not going to be strong at all. If you have a lot of texture or you suffer from acne, I applied this foundation on my cousin and she does have a lot of pimples, and I find it to glide so nice on top of everything. Doesn't make things look worse at all. Don't expect it to cover your whole background up. It's not a full coverage foundation, but it's a nice solid medium coverage, and it does cover a good amount. The Patrick Tanu Concealer. I got 3 different shades and I love them all 3. The formulation of these concealers is like, it's not bomb, it's not fire, it's more than that. No, I'm not being dramatic. I'm sorry to tell you that. The formula, it's so thin, but so full coverage. Where do they do that at? This blends so nice, so smooth on the face, and what I like the most is that even after you let it dry, it's like it didn't dry. Like it's dry, but it's really not dry because the way it blends and the way it's so movable, you would think that you never let it dry. Did that make sense? That was a lot of dries, but the lasting power, it is an all-day situation. A little bit goes a long way, so you don't have to cake it up in your under eye. And the shade number Light 4 RN, it is really brightening in my skin complexion. And I love the fact that they're waterproof. You know, if we have to cry, we're not gonna ruin our concealer. It's perfect. It's perfect. Come back and let me know how much you like it, because I know you're gonna love it. The Jacqueline Hills Blush Palette, the Rouge Romance, and this is the warm one. All the shades right here, they're perfection for the summer. Like, they're also vibrant, they make you look happy. The formulation is nice, smooth, it blends super seamless, and it's just easy to apply because the formula is not patchy at all, so you don't have to, you know, fight with the blush to get it to look really nice and smooth. And the pigmentation of these blushes, they're A1. A little bit goes a long way. You guys know that I've been a fan of Scott Barnes blush palette, but since this one came out, I do like this one from Jacqueline Hills a little bit more than this one from Scott Barnes. I don't know, like the shades, they're like a little bit more uppery, they're way more pigmented, and the formula itself, it is a bit more creamier than the Scott Barnes blush palette. This face and body powder, no powder from Dior on the shade 3N. When I first bought this, it was too dark for me. I tried it, put it down, never used it again, but it came so handy right now for the summer, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but all my foundations look so light on me, and this been saving my ass. I've been applying it on top of my foundation as a finishing powder, and because it does add a lot of color, as soon as I apply, it puts everything together and boom, problem fixed. I've pretty much been using this every day. I'm so glad I bought this shade now. And more from Jacqueline Hills. We have a lot from Jacqueline Hills. We do. This is from her summer collection. This is the liquid highlighter. I've been applying this on my body right here on my chest, and look at that. Look at that. It looks so wet and so juicy. Normally liquid highlighters, they come on this not so thick, but it is more of a thicker, you know, like sticky formula. The formulation of this product from Jaclyn Hills is where it's at. It's so thin and it literally feels like nothing. I told you guys that it feels more like a face serum, but not really. Like, it's literally thinner than a face serum. This is the one from Jaclyn Hills. Look how reflecting it is. Booming. So this is more like water, like it feels watery, and you blend it in and it blends in the skin. Beautiful, like in the skin. It's like a glow coming with an end. You can see where did it start, where did it end. And because the formulation being so thin, when you apply it on top of foundation, bronzer, blush, whatever, it doesn't lift up the product, which I appreciate that, because that's one of the things I'm always in the fence about. Every time I want to apply liquid highlighter, when I'm completely done with my makeup, I feel like it's going to fuck everything up. So most of the times I end up not doing it. This is really, really intense. So you have to make sure you like really intense highlighters. And I do like it more for my body than my face. I just really like that wet effect that it gives the skin. Talking about Jaclyn Hills, I told you I have a lot from Jaclyn Hills. I have her body highlighter. This and this is from the same collection. And I love to swatch this. It's just so creamy. Okay, and this is also super intense. Like, she never like fails when it comes to highlighters. She literally have highlighters down pack. And I like this because I don't need a lot of it. I only like highlighter on the highest points of my cheeks, my nose, my cubis bone. Yeah, no more highlighter for me. And I only need to apply a little bit, but at the same time, it does the job. It looks so intense because that's the way I like my highlighter. I like my highlighter to be very little but super extremely intense. Like, I like to blind you up with my highlighter and everybody in the house. And every time I use this, I use it dry. I haven't wet it yet, so I can only picture if I wet this formulation, how is it gonna get? I'm gonna look like a light bulb. This baby from Christian Louboutin have a special spot in my heart, and I'm talking about one of the eyeshadows with the black on red case. Like, having this, it's a vibe. Like, this is just so luxe. It looks beautiful on top of your vanity when you're not using it. Trust me, whoever sees it's gonna be like, oh my god, what's that? I love it. I keep in mind on the box, because when you open this, it's like, okay, you're bougie as hell. Listen, I know it's expensive because you have to buy the palette and the eyeshadow separately, but if you're looking for a nice luxury, you know, situation that is gonna give you what you're paying for, this is it. And I also love the color story of it. It is pretty much for everybody. We're getting neutras, at the same time we get a little bit of colors, and you can also create smoky eye looks. They're super pigmented and the formula, it's really creamy. This is a palette and a case that if you do choose to say fuck it and spend the money on it, you're not gonna be disappointed, because I know how it feels when you spend so much money on a makeup and then when you get it, it's not what you expected. That is like so heartbreaking. What you thought? You thought I wasn't gonna mention these babies? Of course, they are on my July favorites, and they're gonna be on my every month's favorites, because this right here, it's a must-have. If you don't have any of her sets, you step in shit, because you don't need all her brushes. You literally need this. This is a must-have. Listen, if she would have came through with this set before, I would have just bought this set and that's it. Be happy. Instead of me buying all of her sets, because I have so many of her brushes that I don't use, but I use every single brush in here and I love them all. Like, this is all I need, all you need. Soak up a lot of product, which that was one of my main things with natural hair bristles, but this is natural and synthetic, so that's the reason why it doesn't suck up a lot of product, and they're not scratchy. In case you have sensitive face, they're heaven. What I have on my lips, it is pretty much what I've been using a lot lately. It matches with a lot of different looks and it looks beautiful on many, many different skin complexions. It is this lip combo, the liner from MAC on the shade Cork, and the Sleepy from Lisa Eldridge on the shade Velvet Affair. These two together, I have to reapply on my lips, but this is perfection. This is beautiful. This is like the perfect nude, beigey. You need this. Okay, so one more fave and we're done. I'm sorry if this video it's 100 years long. I hate when I have to keep you guys for too long. Last but not least, I have the Indigo Overnight Repair from Tatcha. You guys know I'm a firm believer of them. And this is a 2-in-1. It's a serum and a moisturizing cream. Heaven right there. Before this, I was going in with a lot. I was using serums, oil, moisturizing cream, eye cream, and all that. Now, I only wash my face. I apply this at night, a little bit of eye cream, and I'm set. I'm done. This is amazing. Okay, so really quick, now the fun part. I have 3 or 4 products that they're either new, and some of them are not new, but I pulled them out to use them again after a half minute, and I just don't like them. I didn't like them then. I don't like them now. The waterproof mascara from Wayne Gosh. Sorry, Wayne. You know I love everything from Wayne, but this mascara, the fact of being waterproof, is just not for everybody. And this is just way too dry. Like, this doesn't even give you time for you to finish with your first coat. When it's already dry and you're over there fighting with your lashes, you can even reapply. And I'm the kind that I need to have a lot of mascara. And besides that, like, why does it dry so fast? Okay, so this daily dose of vitamin C and SPF of 40 from Supergoop. This sounds satisfying. SPF and vitamin C, shit. That's what we all need. I had like 3 or 4 of these little things. The first time that I applied it, I was like, okay. But I still went and I bought the full size. When I came home, that I applied it on my face, I was like, oh my god, what the heck is this? And no, I never return things, but for me to go back to Sephora and return it is because I was like, hell the fuck no. What is this? What did they put in here? Why is this like this? This is so heavy and so oily. Like, you literally feel like you're slipping and sliding as soon as you put this on. It's disgusting. Like, it feels disgusting on the face. This setting spray from Rare Beauty, the first few times that I used it, I didn't think it was that bad. Not the best, but I liked it. Normal, it was whatever. I started using it like 2 weeks ago to wet my brush to go in with my shimmers, and I started noticing that my eye looks weren't lasting me. 2-3 hours later, that's it. My whole look was like cracked. And that doesn't happen to me. My looks be lasting me all day because I don't have oily lids. So then I was like, you know what, it have to be this. I stopped using it, and right after I changed my setting spray, that didn't happen no more. And I'm not sure if you have this, but if you do see oil inside there. So I guess that was the problem. When I was mixing my eyeshadows with the oil that is inside the setting spray, it wasn't mixing. But I don't know, like, ugh. I look at that oil now and it kind of grosses me out. Like, if it doesn't work for that, imagine like on the whole face. This from Charlotte Tilbury. This is a Tinted Loft, and I'm not sure if she still have this available, but 9 out of 10 she does. I think I saw it the other day at her site. Please don't let nobody fool you into buying this. This is so bad. Then I came across it the other day in my makeup, and I was like, you know what, let me try this again before I throw them out. And I did. This, I don't know what, I don't know why, I don't know how can she come out with something like this when she have such a good makeup. This is going to lift everything you have at the bottom of it, and wherever you apply it, it leaves you a patch. It's supposed to leave you with a nice tinted color, but not a patch. This is no good. We're finally made it to the end of the video, and babes, I gotta go because I need to take this fucking contacts out of my freaking eyes, like ASAP. Like, they're I can't deal with them no more. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give me thumbs up, like the video if you did, and let me know in the comment section down below which ones are your July's favorites. I am gonna be leaving you guys all the links from all the products I mentioned in this video in my description box down below in case you want to buy any of them and you want to go through my links. Thank you in advance. I do make a small small commission, $1, $2, $3, but it's not about how much it is, it's about what it means to me when it's coming from you. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you're considering subscribing and staying with me forever and ever. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload new videos. Mwah! See you on the next one.